Today, I'm going to discuss why I think XRP and these older Dino coins pumping is marking the start of a crazy alt season. I'm going to tell you how you should be getting ready for this alt season and tell you how much money you can expect to make over the next few months. Before we start, remember that nothing here is financial advice and I am not a financial advisor. So if we take a look at this market right now, we have Bitcoin definitely stalling in momentum just a bit. On the low time frames, if you take a look at the 4-hour trend, you can see we lost it once over here. We lost it again over here, which I warned about and said it was a warning shot. We lost it again recently, and now we're consolidating under the 4-hour trend. Now, this isn't particularly too bearish. If we take a look at 2021, we had these 4-hour trend losses quite early in the cycle in January of 2021 after the all-time high break. So no real cause for concern with this at the moment. But for the next few days, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some more ranging between 90k to 100k, because we added a lot to this Bitcoin price in just 1 month. It's crazy to think that the election was less than a month ago now. But ETH BTC is what interests me more at the moment. I believe the reason we haven't really seen alt season across the board that people want is partly due to ETH BTC not really accelerating. We definitely had a clear trend shift, but nothing compared to the start of last cycle. If you take a look at January 2021, ETH BTC pulled a 92% move or so from the bottom. So far from the bottom this time, we've had a pitiful 17% pump. So don't worry if your portfolio isn't pumping as much as you'd hope for it to. You just need to be a little bit more patient. Historically, this is the time where alt season takes place. You can feel it brewing in the market. Every single cycle, this chart, altcoins versus Bitcoin, starts accelerating from here. But what interests me a lot more in this market right now is the moves that the Dino coins are making. A lot of people are seeing these XRP, XLM, HBAR pumps and becoming scared. I think that's bear market conditioning. Last cycle, this happened, and then after that, we wanted to have a crazy alt season. XRP adding this much wealth to crypto and bringing in this much fresh liquidity is a good thing for the entire market. Once these coins top, the attention and the capital will shift elsewhere. That's the best thing about humans. Most of the time, we're never satisfied with what we make. If we can buy just one more coin and make some extra gains, we'll keep on playing the game. And that's exactly what allows bull markets to grow and grow. People keep recycling their profits into new plays and new opportunities. And I believe that's what's going to happen to these Dino gains. If you remember in March, the alt season was truly awful. Some sporadic AI pumps and Solana meme season was all we got. These pumps like XRP bring attention and liquidity to crypto on another scale. And that's why I'm very confident and excited that we're going to see some really good conditions in this market in the next few weeks. If you want to see a real-time example of how the conditions are changing and how they're much better now than in March, take a look at Ondo. In March, we had BlackRock literally use Ondo and we got a measly 2.6x pump. Look at what we're getting now with VC unlocks who are up almost 200x coming up next month. It doesn't even make sense, and yet the market clearly doesn't care. And that's a huge indicator in the shift in this alt season. I think we're about to get the real deal now, not that garbage that we got in March. And all you have to do is be patient. I see some people getting FOMO that these Dino coins are pumping and even getting angry. And to me, that makes no sense. XRP holders had to go through 1,300 days of this coin being trash. And then finally, the pendulum completely swings. We have to be realistic as crypto natives, in my opinion, and accept that we weren't magically going to buy XRP the day before it pumped after 1,300 days of it being terrible. If you held through all of this and stayed active in crypto, you're honestly a soldier, because I think the people who made money on coins like this were people who didn't really pay attention to crypto and aren't really part of crypto YouTube and crypto Twitter. They've probably loaded up Coinbase and Robinhood and bought what they thought is the cheap version of Ethereum and Bitcoin. That's how they view it. They don't think the same as how regular active crypto native people think. But to be honest, I haven't told you the full story. The biggest thing that these Dino pumps are telling me is we've got confirmation. This 4-year cycle is repeating nearly identical to the last one. And if that's the case, that means the majority of people in crypto will make insane money on paper in the next few months. So in a way, I myself do have some FOMO, but it's more about playing these next few months the best I can, as opposed to worrying about any specific coins in the market. I think this is basically telling us it's go time for the rest of the market. It's telling you that you really need to start giving full attention to this market now. A crucial mistake I think you might make is over-rotating your bags and chasing different narratives. I know it feels shit when your coins aren't performing well as a couple of leaders in the market and you're tempted to make that swap. But this crypto market has a really fascinating way of playing with your emotions so much that you're compelled to eventually make the worst possible decision you can make. This already happened to me this cycle. In 2023, I was holding a lot of STX that I accumulated during the summer. And my thesis was that Bitcoin would get an ETF. STX is the Bitcoin beta. And then as Bitcoin was going up, STX would go up as well. But Bitcoin was going up for a long time and this garbage just wasn't moving. So for a full month over here from October to November, when Bitcoin was doing well, this coin literally didn't do anything. In fact, I actually remember selling some over here to buy a new mic for this channel because I had literally no money in the bank. I was full into crypto. And then it went 3x in about 40 days or so. If I had sold all of my coins over here because I thought, oh, it's not pumping at all, even though it's supposed to be pumping, I would have missed out on so much money. So be very careful what you rotate and when you rotate it. The market doesn't always make sense. And sometimes what it needs is to lighten the boat, which is what XRP and HBAR and XLM did for months, and then they take off. I actually warned about this in the Discord on the 17th of November. I pointed out how depressed these utility tokens were and how they were likely exhausted of sellers. I also said in my video on that day that memes were drunk on euphoria and utility will pop now, allowing for catch-ups and swap opportunities. Now with this post over here, it was accurate, but did I forecast that these things would go 5-6x in a month? I'm not even going to pretend like I did. No one in crypto expected this to happen. I was thinking, okay, for a couple of weeks, they'll outperform, but this just blew everyone away. And the fact that no one really expected it, myself included, is probably what allowed it to happen. Now, I've looked over a lot of people's portfolios. Most people aren't holding anything with horrible tokenomics and dead narratives. So if you wait and be patient, the pump will come to you. But if you start chasing and rotating, you're going to lose so much money so fast, you'll waste an entire cycle. You know that feeling when you sell something and then it starts pumping without you? That's no coincidence. It pumps because many people just like you got so fed up and they just got off the boat, and that's what allowed it to pump easily because they ran out of sellers. Now, since we're on the cusp of alt season, this channel is going to have a dramatic change in style. Basically, we all know that the great entries of August 5th, November 5th, they're gone, and they'll only get worse as this cycle progresses. That means we need to adapt our approach to this market now. I'm no longer treating this market as an investor. You can't invest in things like Solana at $230. I'm treating this market more as a speculator or a trader now. That means in Premium and on this YouTube channel, you'll see me bringing a lot more short-term plays that last 1 to 2 weeks for a narrative rotation. The aim will be make money on these sectors and hot new narratives that pop up and get out fast. Think about it like this. In 2021, when the NFT season popped up, were you supposed to be like, yes, I need to find an investable entry and secure a long-term hold? No, you played the mania, you got in, you got out. Anyone who tried to take this stuff seriously got completely wrecked. More examples would be Ohm Fork season that we got in late 2021 and the BSC season that we got in early 2021, which is what I made most of my gains on. I really do believe that hot new metas and mini narratives will pop up and you'll get the opportunity to hit crazy fast 30 to 40 X's. These sorts of conditions only last around 30 to 40 days and they're coming very soon. So you cannot be acting like a little girl in this market, watching your portfolio every 5 minutes and getting annoyed because it's not going up, when this incredible opportunity will come directly to your doorstep. I've talked about this phenomenon before, which happens in bull markets. This is where people with smaller capital can make a lot of money really fast. These mini speculative bubbles pop up in every alt season. So yes, previously I've been very careful with coins I share on this channel. To give you an idea of what it's like as a crypto YouTuber, you'll mention a coin is worth looking into. You'll say it's a short-term trade, it has unlocks coming up, and then 9 months later, well after the unlocks, you'll have someone asking you if you're still bullish on it. And recently I realized that's not even the majority of my audience. No point depriving all of these people of useful information because 1 or 2 people can't follow basic information. So yes, I'll be making a lot more coin videos. Likely this week I'll make a gaming video and a base chain video with small caps I've identified. I'm going to transition into more informational as opposed to trying to hold everyone's hands. Let me focus on bringing good altcoins consistently. What you do with your money and your portfolio is completely up to you and will always be your responsibility. Don't expect every altcoin that I share on this channel to do amazing, but I'm 100% sure with this new format of short-term plays and more freedom to talk about altcoins, I can do way better than what's currently on crypto YouTube right now. So you'll get more informational content on altcoins, more short-term plays, more risky things with higher multipliers, but the responsibility is completely yours. For example, Beam over here, I noticed the relative strength that I had it written in my notes. I should have just made a video over here highlighting that or made a tweet. You could have gotten quick 50% gains, maybe even a double from here. If you put in a quick 2k with a stop loss, you could have made 1k to 2k in real profits. And that's real money you can take home and spend it on the wife, maybe buy her a new handbag or something. I believe this is the correct approach to this cycle from here. Quick gains and being protective of profits. Now, if you want early access to any of my picks or trades that I personally take, join Premium. Also, be sure to use the portfolio workshop to get your portfolio checked out by my team. Usually, influencers will charge hundreds, if not thousands, for a portfolio review, but since I have a team directly helping me, it's a lot more scalable. So check it out, read the vouch channel in the Discord, and see what current members are saying. If you want to pay via crypto, go to the crypto payment channel and open a ticket over here at the bottom. Thanks for watching.